I've been on journey to learn AI from 2023, and at the end of quarter one of 2024, I wanted to give an update of how the process is going. So if you check my GitHub profile, you will and YouTube channel, you will find everything I've been doing in since the start of last year, and a lot of things have changed in that. And the main important things for this quarter are as follows. So I started with a few important courses. Everywhere we get just list of courses one after another, and that made me realize that the focus on course is actually quite distracting if we don't start coding and applying those things in a project. So here what had happened was, this is my website where I track all the resources I found. Here there were many possible courses. So if you just check, this list includes courses, good YouTube videos, some blogs. So net as a whole, even with this, there are around 60-ish rows here. And I have not included even 10% of all the resources you might find. So it's too much. So while spending last 1.5 years on this, I've realized that the course quality matters a lot. And whether the course is allowing you to start hands-on coding matters a lot. So focus on a few but well-rounded courses is what has changed in from January 2024 to April 2024. Which courses led to that opinion change? They are these three courses here. They are Hugging Face course, Hugging Face Tim, Hugging Face Diffusers, and Hugging Face Transformers, which is a NLP course. So these three courses, they were not as detailed as other courses, but they get you started. The code you build, it's visible immediately. You can see the deep learning where it fits into the big picture of deploying a product. So simply focusing on the deep learning part, I had become too close to the forest, and I was just seeing the tree. I couldn't see the big picture, and I was just too narrow down. Whereas these three libraries and the courses by Hugging Face, they focus on the practical aspect. They get you started immediately. So I started with this NLP course, and then I was focusing on the NLP research papers. So for this entire domain of natural language processing, yeah, Google search or large language models, it's all focused on two main things. It's attention, and there is transformers. These two are the terms you will find gets used a lot. Not just a lot, they're used everywhere. So I did this course, I was doing this research paper, but it was very difficult to understand. So then there were these few videos which actually made it even possible to understand this at a conceptual level. So these three videos: Campus X, Epic History of Large Language Models, Attention, Self-Attention, and I think he also has a Transformer video. And most importantly, Three Blue, One Browns, Attention, and GPT. These two are newer videos. So only after checking this video, I realized how shallow other videos are. If you check this, he has explained it so visually and conceptually. The code changes which are covered in this are not covered anywhere. People keep repeating the same thing, but they don't allow us to understand anything. Whereas in this video, I saw what quality video actually makes a difference. So that is why my key summary here was focusing on a few but five-star resources, and that has led to a lot of mastering things in this quarter for me. So that was one. The second part was, it's not just courses. Like I said, where this thing is actually applied is a big part. So Hugging Face Transformers, it kind of like immediately allows you to host it into a website, whatever model you have built. But that's still a very narrow product. If you want to think about a product, you can think about, let's say, video games. So by combining AI with a technology or a domain where it is used, which is fun, This leads to a lot of interesting projects which I could do. So this was something by, going into my interests and hobbies, not focusing on to just technical, that led to a lot of interesting POVs towards artificial intelligence. So I have been playing video games since 2022, and me and my wife, we both are gamers. And from I don't know when, from playing games, we became interested in developing games. And it's not just the game development. If you look at it technically, it's a place where AI has highest applications. And the domain of video games is not even developed yet. It's a lot of expanding domain. So, going beyond courses, focusing on a domain like video games, which is interesting, and that's where you could test some projects. That was a interesting change. So the games which led to this were, Red Dead Redemption. So Red Dead Redemption 2 is an extremely well developed game. So story wise, you might like it or not like it, but the world which is developed in the game, it is so detailed. Even interaction, so it has more than 50, 60 animals in the world. Okay, so if there is a specific animal, all the behaviors of that animal are coded. And not only that single animal, that animal's interactions with the other world and the whole ecosystem. So the AI and the world of this game is so well developed that by combining the game development and game playing and even AI as an application and what things it can provide us, and like checking where it can help us, that makes the whole process a lot easier and fun. So games like Red Dead Redemption, and right now I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy. So this Hogwarts Legacy is also a great game, not because of the game quality, because of the Harry Potter world. So video games is an amazing thing which has changed in this quarter. And talking about games, so while learning game development and everything, there were a lot of books which are based on these video games. They are like, let's say, these are the books which are called as Art of XYZ. So if whatever game you love, so for example, God of War, Art of God of War, you will find Art of God of War Ragnarok, or Hogwarts Legacy, or there is no Art of Red Dead Redemption. But so these 7, 8, 10 books, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Assassin's Creed Origins. So all of these things, they kind of like tell us the behind the scene development of the concept art, and how then that was made into the game ahead. So by checking the documentaries of the game being developed, so Hogwarts Legacy has its documentary available, God of War has its documentary available, and also checking the art. By combining gaming and art, that also allowed me to expand how I look at this AI. Instead of looking at it in isolation, by connecting it to the art, has allowed me to gain a deeper understanding. So I haven't done any drawing or sketching before, but my wife, she has been doing it for, as long as I think she remembers. I saw her sketch and how sketching is a way of training your vision. So there is, if you have seen or read Sherlock Holmes, Sherlock Holmes is a great detective, one of the greatest, because of how he observes. He might see the same things as everyone else, but he observes a lot deeper than anyone else. So, this observation, the skill, ability of observing, I think only drawing helps us learn that. And that is something which I had never known, while studying things just from a sole technical point of view. So, expanding on video games and going into the art of things, trying to sketch these things, trying to learn drawing techniques, maybe lighting and shading. I've been doing this not for long, just 3 weeks, but it definitely has helped me and take a POV at mid journey, which is way nuanced than before. So mid journey, we all know, is a text to image generator, very, very popular. It generates amazing images where with just some text prompt. So if you check, these are some of the images created here. So simply looking at it from a technical POV, but if you look at it from, oh, what if I am doing this as art? What if I want to, include this? So the deeper understanding you have of these connected domains, deeper you understand this AI domain yourself. So make it fun, make it interesting. Don't be monotonous. I did that for first half, and it was actually quite frustrating. But if you add things and you spice up your journey, I think your progress will go a lot faster. So, if you are artist, use your art, combine your artistic skills and data science skills. If you love playing video games, now check and take a look behind the game development and see where you can apply your skills in that game development thing. So, anything fun to kind of like spice up your learning journey and where the skill is applicable. If you do this, it will definitely help you a lot. So, this thing has changed. If you check where is it, GitHub? So, this is what is the summary. So, I started learning deep learning in 2023, continuing that journey for 2024. Main courses, you can find them on my Notion page. I will include the link in the description. They are at the bottom, which are all the latest ones. So just here. So these are the key five-star resources, courses, and by combining them, you will definitely find your learning to learn AI is a lot easier.